Joining us now, Democratic Congressman Eric Swalwell. He is a member of the House Permanent Select Committee on Intelligence. And Congressman, I just have to ask you, how long did it take for the shock to wear off? Because the traditions of the way your committee operates, as you know, it's a very strong bipartisan history of the operations of that committee.
Lawrence, I'm still shocked. This committee for the past 3 years for me has been the most fulfilling thing I've done in Congress, because it's a to find bipartisanship to make the most important decisions. And today our chairman betrayed the independence that our committee must show during one of the most trying times in American history. He should have shared this with the Intelligence Committee first. He never should have shared it with a president whose campaign is under federal criminal investigation. And now I think more than ever, the case has been made that we need an independent, bipartisan commission to get to the bottom of exactly what happened.
Are you at the point of actively wanting to give up on your committee's ability to proceed?
I actively want to find out how we were so vulnerable, how the Russians were able to attack us, whether any U.S. persons on the Trump campaign were involved, and most importantly, how do we get out of this mess so this never happens again? I'm very disappointed in our chairman, and I think we need to take this outside of Congress to depoliticize it, declassify as much as possible, and debunk the countless myths out there that the president continues to perpetuate.
You and Devin Nunes both represent California. You have more ways of running into him and doing business with him than just on the Intelligence Committee. What is it about him, you think, that allowed where he allowed himself to get drawn into this mess this way? What did he miss? You know the person. Why didn't the person you know turn to Congressman Schiff and make the right move?
I'm puzzled, Lawrence, because I've seen Devin Nunes be a leader on this committee. We passed a bipartisan cybersecurity bill. We were able to pass a Intelligence Reauthorization Act to make sure our intelligence services had everything they needed. And that was Devin Nunes on his best day, and we're not all as good as our best day. But now what he's done today has put our investigation on life support. And today, so far, is his worst day. So we don't judge people on their best days. We don't judge them on their worst days. I'm going to judge him on what he does tomorrow. Does he come to the committee at our hearing tomorrow and give us the evidence that he took over to the White House, apologize for what he's done, and show that this committee can do the work that the American people are counting on us to do?
Has he acknowledged to any of you members of the committee that because he was a member of the Trump transition team, he needs to be extra careful and kind of extra above board in his dealings with this material? Has he recognized his own vulnerability here as a member of the Trump transition team and what that means as he goes forward in this investigation?
No, and there's always been an asterisk around his leadership because of his connections to the Trump team. But he did agree with our ranking member to follow the evidence. We had an open hearing this week where our concerns about the Trump-Russia ties personally, politically, and financially converged with Russia's attack on our campaign were validated by the FBI director confirming an investigation. But what he has done today, it's really, really setting us back, and the future is in peril. And so he has to divulge to us tomorrow at our 9 o'clock hearing just exactly what's going on.
Congressman Eric Swalwell, thank you very much for joining us tonight. Really appreciate it.
My pleasure.
Thank you.